All right. So your assignment. These last 6 or so weeks that we'll be working with databases. I try to do, can't do it for everything, but this is kind of a fun assignment. So imagine you're creating a game, some kind of role-playing game, right? You need to keep track of your characters, and you need to keep track of what equipment your characters are carrying so that you know what their abilities are and all those things. So your assignment is to create a table called characters to keep track of characters for your RPG game. The table should keep track of the character ID, first name, last name, the class of the character. So this is if you're a D&D geek like me, you might get excited about this. Class, like are they a bard, a cleric, a monk, fighter, magic user, or a thief? Those are your options. That's original D&D. So if you've never played original, you might know some slightly different ones. And their race, and when I say race, we're talking about, are they humans, elves, dwarves, or halflings? Okay. So we need a column to keep track of class, a column to keep track of race. Character ID should be the primary key for the table. Use the appropriate data types and name your primary key. That means you're going to do your primary key where? You're going to do it at the table level. So name the primary key, something that makes sense. Then create another table called equipment. The table should have an equipment ID column as the primary key. Include the name, description, cost, and weight. Use the appropriate data types and name the primary key. Now, when I say do those and create those tables, you have to turn in code to me. So you're not going to be able to use the graphical tools. I don't want you using the graphical tools for this. I want you to use code to create those two tables. Once you have the table definitions created, go ahead and send them to me. Just as a SQL document. You don't need to zip up your SQL document. You can just send this individual SQL document by itself through the turn-in folder.